that place, then we can take action. And this is where it becomes really dynamic because within the action taking, there might be moments of unbalance. There might be moments of it not feeling so peaceful when we have to pull up our sleeves and pull up our bravery to step forward into that Dharma. That all the time might not be so peaceful, right? Who knows that feeling of when you are completely leaping forward into the unknown, into your Dharma, into what you know you are here to be, and the soul is fluttering and the skin is having goosebumps and the whole system just feels like whoa, 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 like it's a different feeling. It's not so neutral and peaceful. It's expansive, it's explosive. And so we dip and we wave between these poles of the peaceful knowing and the radical action taking, the willingness to be seen, to be heard, to be persecuted for what we are here to be. It's a brave act to be in our Dharma because it will press the buttons of people that aren't fully living within theirs. Or maybe your Dharma is to press those buttons and it's just part of the beautiful wheel that we are participating in here as humans on earth at this time. And so I bow to your bravery. And this striving for peace is such a worthwhile mission. And it is true, when we find it within, then we can experience it outside of ourselves. You know, we can see it ripple in so many ways. And the science is backing it up in such a profound way. I mean, as we spoke to early on with Unify and with these global meditations that Disclosure Fest has been doing for so long, well before a lot of this research and study has been coming forward affirming that this is real, this is science. When we come together and we attune and we ground and we clear the field to truly be all of ourselves and resonate with a certain shared intention, it ripples. It ripples into the nearby cities. It ripples into the waterways. It ripples into all fabric of space and time. So, to be a part of this, we get to identify, what is my role? What is my individual role in this collective journey? And within that, what are we here to create? And how can we be in the reciprocity of creation? I work with this glyph very often of the infinity and the practice of creating and sharing. And when we aren't in balance with one of these arcs of the journey, it creates distortion in the field. Maybe we're creating a whole bunch, but we're not sharing it out with the world. How many of you artists, drop it in the chat? It's like, if you know that feeling of making, for me, it's music and art, you know, it's those songs that haven't felt the ears hear them yet. It's like, it needs to be seen. For you that paint, the eyes that witness the painting, it's part of the fulfilling prophecy of that creation. So how can we clear in the purification whatever is needed to have this arc be flowing effortlessly? And thus it brings us back to the infinity, to the unity, to this divine orchestration that we can each be within our creative act of being within our Dharma and finding that soul purpose. And there's been so many incredible points being dropped today of the willingness. And it really is a willingness. I find that's a really great step one. If you are someone that's early on identifying, okay, what is my purpose, right? Just declaring your willingness to creation. I'm willing to be of service. I'm willing to be a vessel for something bigger, for my soul's purpose. And that willingness, it's so powerful. It can dissolve obstacles, it can move mountains when we are willing to step into that role. And the team of Disclosure Fest has been such incredible representations of that willingness. And everyone that has shared today, and probably everyone on this call, I mean, if you're here spending your 11:11 in this prayer, the willingness is such a fortifying force. that we can lean into with ourselves and with each other. And from all of that, then it just requires trust. It requires surrender to trust that even when it appears like it's not going the way we thought it should or we wanted it to, that surrender into knowing there is a greater plan. Sometimes we need to find the unbalance to experience the balance, the lack of peace to have the drive toward peace, the dissolution of being separate so that we can yearn to return to unity. And knowing that this point in history is pivotal for our trust and for our surrender into that bigger plan. So, with that, I would love to share a song. This is a piece that came through me and my dear brother, LS Dream. You might know him. His name is Sammy. He's a really beautiful light worker, very much on this journey. And we were both at a big moment of a trust fall where the worlds as we had known it were falling away. And it was a little scary. It was a scary moment of like, oh my gosh, everything I thought I knew, everything I thought I was building toward and I had cultivated was being asked to be stripped away within that purification so that I could step in deeper into that Dharma. So I bring this forward, especially for any of you that are feeling that disillusion and that nervousness at the edge of the cliff for your trust fall of your Dharma. May this bring some peace to your spirit. Floating out to the edge of eternity. Breaking ground now, the sky is holding me. Eyes closed so I can see clearly. I pray to nothing and everything. I got it all when I let it go. I couldn't rise without a fall. It's a paradox, a mystery. I am surrender and the victory. Diving in at the edge of eternity. How can I find strength in fragility? I'm holding space in the density. A wise fool hears silence so deafening. I got it all when I let it go. I couldn't rise without a fall. It's a paradox, a mystery. I am surrender and the victory. Paradox, mystery. I am surrender and the victory. Paradox, mystery. I am surrender and the victory. I am surrender and the victory. Mahalo keakua to all of our guides and allies that are here, present with all of us already. We have invoked them, we have called them in, and I ask for your support, for all of our benevolent ancestors to support us in this purification so that we can stand committed and willing and fortified in the strength of this community right here to step in wholeheartedly into our trust, into our surrender, into our dharma, into right action and right relation. May all of the projects that support this beautiful coming home into our right relation with this planet be fully supported. This whole movement that Disclosure Fest is bravely pioneering and has been for a very long time, may it be fully and divinely supported by all of the resource and benevolent beings. And may all of us rise into our glory together at this time. I'm so grateful to be here with you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this opportunity. And yeah, for those of you that wish to stay close to the fireplace and stay close to each other as we continue to develop into our glorious gifts, one of my big passions is supporting artists in awakening to how to really bring it forward in a way that can be sustainable and long lasting. And I'm very excited to be launching the next round of the Resonance Chrysalis coming up soon. So if you are feeling that call to open the voice and to tap into music as your medicine, as a bigger arc, and you feel impact driven, that's very much the core of our community is impact driven artists. Please stay connected. My name is Ruby Chase on all the things. And yeah, lots of that song is on Spotify with a whole plethora of others, and as well as one that just dropped today that's an ode to Lumeria. So Viva Lumeria, Viva 1111, and Viva this whole Disclosure Fest Unity Now prayer. Thanks for having me.
I was just going to ask you where we can find that song. So just look up Ruby
It's
Faith
a
on.
totally different version. This is the ceremony version that I perform live in ceremony. The other version is like a bass banger anthem, like stadium. It's called Paradox. You'll probably get a nice laugh and a good dance as you listen to the
Okay.
very diverse, different version that it is.
Amazing. Oh, well, I love it so much and loving you, Ruby. Thank you for your beautiful voice and bringing in that divine feminine essence. Ah,
Thank you. I'd like to thank you, Ruby, for going live because Ruby was going to send us a pre-record and she changed her mind. And that was very, very impactful having that live. I was in tears. So thank you so much.
yeah, so good. All right. So I know that Deborah and Scott and all of us want to share a few more messages from our beautiful partners. So Scott, bring yourself up there, darling.
Well, as fate would have it, my camera has frozen, and that's what
Oh,
I've been playing with for a little while.
okay.
So I may have to switch to my other computer, but for now, I do want to bring up this poster. And then I want to thank all these amazing people that have supported us. A big thanks to the Sign Network. They're the ones who get us out to all the different Facebook groups and YouTube channels. So thank you very much for that. Kenny Kaufman is going to join us a little bit later, I think, and talk about the New Living Expo. And we also want to thank Humanities Team. And so I am going to go to their website. I think probably most of you are familiar with Humanities Team. They are doing wonderful, wonderful work in the world. And here we go. Yeah, Humanities Team was originally formed by Neil Donald Walsh, who wrote Conversations with God, and our good friend Steve Farrell. And they carried The Awakening World, the show that I do twice a week. And they've got probably the biggest library of extraordinary content. Everybody from Greg Braden, well, you can see all the different people that they have. I mean, they've got just about all of our favorite New Thought leaders. So you can learn much more by going to humanitiesteam.org. Humanitiesteam.org.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Scott.
And finally, one other organization I want to mention is our friends at Unity Earth. Again, our Awakening World collaborates with them all the time. A lot of the members of the Evolutionary Leaders Circle, they are doing a lot of different things, including initiatives. They've just kicked off Unity Earth TV. Of course, many of you are familiar with World Unity Week that happens. Purpose Earth provides grants to nonprofit organizations all over the world, many of whom we've featured on our show. And they do Peace Week, which just happened in September. They take journeys. They were in Japan together. Our beloved Omashar, who's going to play music in about 20 minutes or 30 minutes, was part of that trip, along with Kristen Hoffman and many others. So learn more by going to unity.earth, unity.earth. And turn it back over to the three of you while I try and figure out my camera.
Beautiful. All right, beloveds. So, Deborah, would you like to share your upcoming events, or shall I jump in? You're muted.
We all have lots to share with you. I'm going to just share a few things. Let me just share right here. I produce events and I really focus on the planetary ascension. And this one is called The State of the World and the Planetary Ascension, Insight and Tools for Navigating the Shift During the Awakening. It's with one of my top ascension teachers, Camille Moritz. This is episode 2. We did episode 1 a while ago. It was amazing. You can go to planetaryascension.org, planetaryascension.org, and tap into the whole series if you like. And I've been around sharing things forever. And one thing I do still is Wishing Well Portal. And that is sharing evolutionary festivals, retreats, conferences, online programs, and resources through various newsletters. Harmony Connects, Deborah Recommends, Transformation into the New Paradigm. So I just share everything that's going on with the top teachers and what is cutting edge on the planet. And it's wishingwellportal.com, wishingwellportal.com. And much more, but if you sign up here, this will get you everything you'd want to know about what's going on in the new paradigm, because that is my passion. Thank you.
Wonderful. And everyone, I would love to take an opportunity to share with you some of the things that I'm up to too. If I'm new to you, I just wanted to share with you that I have a call coming up soon called Activate Your Egyptian Codes, where you can really tune into your past, your ancient roots, unlock your soul codes, and activate your life mission and purpose. And so I'm going to drop a link to that in the chat. And this is a precursor. I essentially take you through a journey of my previous Egyptian pilgrimage, where I share videos and photos and really speak to the glyphs that stood out to me in Egypt. And I introduce to you our opportunity to travel together to Egypt for 11/11 next year. We will be taking a 20-day pilgrimage. This is a mystic initiation. It is not a tourist experience. And through those 20 days, we have time and space to be at all of the sacred sites and really have time to integrate and be able to commune and gather together in our beautiful resorts. And then I also have my 11/11 Ascension University. This is a level 1 online course called You're Not Crazy, You're Just Awakening. And it's all about clarifying your purpose, getting empowered, and rising into your leadership. So anything and everything that I'm up to, you can find on my Anastara Linktree. And there is also an opportunity where Deborah and I are going to be together on the Galactic Origins Cruise, along with many other speakers. And that is coming up like literally next month, December 14th to the 21st. It's hosted by Portal to Ascension. We're going to have a meditation on December 21st for the winter solstice. And we'll be traveling to Honduras and Tulum and Belize and Mexico. And I'm really excited because I'm going to be taking my family with me during this trip as well. So when you are at checkout, you can use my name or Deborah Juicy's name and sign up and come to the sacred sites with us next month. Thank you, everyone. It's so beautiful, so wonderful, so grateful to be able to share with you.
And I can speak. You'll just have to imagine what I look like. I'm going to go to the website for the Global Peace Tribe. And, we do 2 shows every week, Wednesday nights and Saturday nights. We have extraordinary guests, a lot of the type of people you've seen tonight, including some of the people you've seen this evening, like Elizabeth April and Larissa Stowe, Daryl Anka. So it's easy for you to register. Just go to register for the new season. That'll take you to our registration page. And I've actually added a special link today. I'm calling it our 11/11 special promotion. For $11.11, you'll get all the Zoom room links to all of our shows through the rest of the year. Just go to globalpeacetribe.com and click register, and that will take you to this page where you can join us. Now, if you want to come in at a higher level, that's awesome. People that come in at the gold or silver level can give gift subscriptions to their friends. We're an amazing community of people that come together, truly global, and we're one big family. It's very, very similar to the beautiful energy you've been experiencing all evening tonight.
Mm. And remember, this is a fundraiser for Disclosure Fest. So we're going to drop that link into the chat again. And if you just go to disclosurefest.org, you can also find that for those of you who aren't having the chat right now. So any amount you can offer, every dollar counts. Thank you.
Even you're inspired to send some money next week.
Yeah.
Adrian will need it to support 2025. That's what we're all here for. So let's all give him the green love.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
I want to just jump in and say, watching all of these co-hosts work and the way that they do, the way that they weave in the world is so inspirational for me. And Deborah Giusti, when I met you at Contact in the Desert on those stairs, my soul knew that I knew you from somewhere. And to watch you all these years and see your stellar and impeccable integrity is something that I hold very dear. And I thank you for making this happen, because without you, this wouldn't have happened. It was your idea. You brought in Scott, you brought in Anastara, and it just really touches my heart to see the way you're all weaving. And Anastara, I want to say happy anniversary to you and your husband.
He just walked in. He's saying, this is my man, Drew.
happy anniversary
today. Thank you.
We were talking about Anastara starting this 13 years ago. Her 15 years ago. Was it 2009? I think.
Oh my gosh, can't do math right now.
Something like that. Yeah. I remember doing an event on Laguna Beach, 11/11/2009. And tonight, Alpharetti said, one of the ladies, Arazu, was on my 11/11/11 trip to Peru. And she was a didgeridoo player, and she's friends with Alpharetti, and she told him to say hi to me. And I see the weavings between the 11s, and we are the ones, we are the ones. So I'm just so uplifted and inspired by everybody who joined in today and the beautiful, beautiful comments in the chat. This has been amazing. And Scott really shows what unity looks like every week on Awakening World and Global Peace Tribe. And I wanted to also give a shout out to Alan Steinfeld of New Realities, because he's another person that will be on that cruise, the Galactic Cruise. He works very closely with Neil at Portal to Ascension, as do I. And he always says yes. Every time you ask Alan to help, I've never once heard him say no. He says yes. And I encourage everybody in the chat to follow your yes. This is the time for us to join together and continue saying yes. Yes to life. Yes to the beauty that you're feeling here. And yes to Disclosure Fest, putting on these festivals where we can come together in person. This is wonderful to be on Zoom and to feel everyone's energies. And it's even more inspiring when you're together hugging and having that heart connection and feeling our feet on the ground together. Disclosure Fest is something that I just, it's been my passion. I'm a volunteer, and I will do anything for Adrian Valera because of the purity that I see in his heart, because he does want to help all of humanity and live his life in service. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you to all of you. You made my night, and my birthday was last week, so I can say it's a belated birthday present for me, and it's a birthday present for Maura. She's out there getting the party still going on out there in the room, and I'm just so glad that we could make it all work.
Thank you so much, Michelle. It was so beautiful. You're always like the glue. Michelle is like my sister from some past lives. We've just shared so much together. You always show up, and I just want to thank the hosts that have jumped on this, like Deborah and Scott and Astara, and like you guys all really inspired me. It's like I've been going through it. You know, this was not an easy thing for Disclosure Fest. So like for me to like okay, yeah, like we need support, but I'm going through it. So it's like to have community like lift you up, you know, and like, you know, like kind of like nudge you back into your power. Like that's, I really am so grateful for you guys. And I'm so grateful for everyone who showed up, like that chimed into the meditation. All these amazing speakers. Like I thought we just put together a really beautiful show. And I love how it just kind of came together.
It did. It really did. I didn't know. Was it Bashar's birthday? It says happy birthday, Bashar.
A couple days ago, yeah.
Wow, that's Daryl's birthday?
Yeah, because Bashar's birthday is 11. No, it's 11/11. Wait.
Is it?
Because we did the Luxor last year, and I remember it was Bashar's birthday when he went live.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's also Moses' birthday. Our next artist. It's his birthday today too. Incredible.
Mm.
This was divinely guided.
And you're going to produce an after party.
You up?
For sure.
Yep. It's been an amazing evening, and we are going to have an after party, which is going to be a chance. We're going to read some of the comments coming in from people, and Omashar is going to play music, and Fanny and Vigari are going to be with us. So we're going to have some wonderful live music with us. I'm glad my camera is working. Thank you for host putting me on, because I wasn't able to put myself on. So there you go. It's a team effort. One last time, everybody, let's definitely support Adrian in all the wonderful ways that we possibly can. And for those of you who are volunteers, you know, he does these beautiful initiatives, feeding the elderly, feeding the homeless, planting trees, cleaning up the beaches of Los Angeles. So green energy is what we've been focusing on, but time and personal energy is also a beautiful way to do that. And our kind of last official person for tonight is Mose, and we're going to play Mose, and I'm going to try and spotlight some of you who are in our Zoom room. So turn your cameras on, because as we listen to Mose's music, it's my intention to spotlight some of you, and hopefully that's all going to work just fine.
Before we go, one thing we didn't mention about the virtual marketplace.
Yes.
It just dawned on me. And Adrian, I don't know if you want to share that some of my favorite items that I've gotten across the years at Disclosure Fest are from the exhibitors. And there's so many beautiful things that you can purchase to help small business owners. And one of the things that we want to make sure that people know about, especially because it's the holiday time, is our virtual marketplace that supports our exhibitors. Sometimes there's beautiful clothes, essential oils, crystals, just all sorts of really unique items. And so that's on the website.
And it's the holiday seasons, like, you know, stock up, you know, support these vendors. They've you know, they've supported Disclosure Fest forever, and, you know, we're just here to also support them, and that's disclosurefest.org/marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I encourage you also, I want to introduce our activation line at Disclosure Fest. So we have developed an ink that goes on t-shirts that is made of 37 crystals and gems. So it's an Organite wearable healing technology. Go to disclosurefest.org. You can scroll down the main page, you'll see it. It's really potent stuff. There's, like I said, over 37 crystals compose this ink, and yeah, it's super activating, and you'll feel it right away. So yeah, that's our activation line. Support it.
Oh,
and it's even activation.
and
And everybody, make sure you put your email address in there. Of course, we've got a lot of it from this show, but definitely go shop around and check out everything happening at Disclosure Fest. And this is also where you can donate.
amazing. Beloveds, I'm going to go to the watch party that I have my community at, and eat some dinner, and still be in this vibration.
That is Mo's, and today is his 40th birthday. And you know, Adrian, he just Adrian, if you do me a favor, you could find me and spotlight me, because for some reason I can't spotlight myself. It's the strangest thing. But today's his 40th birthday, and he just released his first album that he's actually created himself. It's called The Bridge, and you can find it on all the regular places, Spotify and Bandcamp and such. And so that song is on it. Adrian, I know you're a big fan of Mo's. He sent you lots and lots of love. We have a video, which I'll play a little bit later, of him. But any thoughts you want to share?
Yes, that's how it's supposed to.
Oh, I started spotlighting people, so I don't know how to take them out, but thank you all for dancing, because I see you move your booties. Yeah, no, I love Mose. Mose is one of those artists that, you know, I bring a lot into my portals, into my healing sessions. He's definitely someone that's channeling some really amazing frequencies. So yeah, super grateful that you brought him on, and yeah, such an activation for all of us.
Yeah, he's a beautiful, beautiful man, and he's looking forward to coming to the next event that you put together for sure.
Can't wait. Yeah, for sure.
And I want to thank a lot of you are joining the Global Peace Tribe. We've had a lot of people subscribe over the last 15, 20 minutes since we made that announcement. So that's very cool. And probably the very best part of being part of Global Peace Tribe is that you get to experience on a regular basis the magic and wonder of Omar Shar. He is our house musical artist. He's extraordinary. And he is going to come on next. Omar Shar, if you could raise your hand again so you come up to the front, or if you could go ahead and bring yourself up on. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend, who's
Namaste,
leaving.
everybody, and what an amazing last few hours. Holy smoke, there are no words, absolutely. And to cap it all off, Mose, he's a new artist for me. Dude, what a dude. Absolutely amazing. I am just so in alignment, as I'm sure many of us are. And I'm going to sing us a little song, and it's called I Am the Lover You Need. So when you think that it's something outside of you, then listen to this song and then you realize that everything starts from within. It's there. And one moment. It's good. And it's on. And here we almost go.
Where is the light in your eyes? Where is the joy in your heart? Why are you hiding from me? Staying locked in your doubt. My love is all that there is. Your fear is hurting you so. I know it's all that you feel, and that it's hard to let go, let go, let go, 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 go. Again, that look in your eye. You do not believe in me. You'd rather live in your dreams. I've come to set you free. I am the lover you need. I hold my hand out to you. All I ask is your trust. I love you more than you know, and I love you, 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 purpose to life. Come back
Let's all give a twinkle to Omashar. That's what we do here. We twinkle Omashar and the people that we love.
That's, yeah.
And,
I feel twinkled. Thank you so much.
and I want to look at all the Global Peace Tribers. These are all part of our regular Awakening World family that I've spotlit. And so it's wonderful to have all of you dancing and moving and grooving to the music. Fanny, are you folks ready for your number? and we'll be back. We're going to go to Fanny and Vigari, and then we're going to have one more Omashar song.
Can they unmute themselves?
Let's see.
You can do it manually or make them co-hosts. So one or the other.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm going to make them co-hosts. Okay, go ahead. Try it now. You're still muted, Fanny.
Oh, it's good now, but it's just
Now it's good. Yep, now it's good.
Take a moment.
Okay, here we are, I believe.
Oh, what a wonderful, special night. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
We can hear the vibration. Today we had such an extraordinary day here on this island called Salt Spring Island. We had a water blessing, 11:11, and the gold dust in the rain as we prayed together. There was a gold dust and then a rainbow that appeared, and it was just really, really high vibration all around, and we felt it here at home. And we're so blessed to be on this show with you. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Omashar. Thank you, all this great love tribe that gives us hope to continue our mission to bring peace and love. So this music is lit.
Truly a magical day.
Truly. On 11:11 portal, we felt the gold light and the rainbow came in. Home, sweet home. Thank you for everything. Let the music play. Are you ready?
We are ready.
I say thank you for the music in the world. I say thank you, my love, for the healing of the world. I say thank you for the music in the world. I say thank you for the healing of the Sing along, my dear. And so it is. Hola. Where's everybody? Everybody's
We're
in a
here.
Hola, hola, Scott. Scotty,
You know,
you got beamed up. Or beamed somewhere.
The craziest thing, my computer kind of froze up. I had to go to my little small laptop, and I'm not able to find myself. Usually I'm right in the corner, so it's been a little bit of an interesting trick.
It's a miracle you're back.
And again, Fanny and Vigari, you can find them on Bandcamp as Mystiques 1111. Mystiques 1111. 11 on Bandcamp. Or you can find them by being a regular viewer of The Awakening World, because they are on our show quite frequently. And people are asking, Ayada just said, when are they going to be on The Awakening World next? You also get to meet Jasmine Bear, who's my trusty dog and the mascot for the Global Peace Tribe. Do I get a kiss? Get a kiss? Okay, here we go.
Ow, ow, to all the beings of the world. Ow, ow, ow.
Well, you know, we're wrapping up, even though there's still 168 people in the Zoom room. So I want to just thank everybody for still being with us. As we wind down, we're going to have one more Omashar song. And I'd like to encourage you, put in the chat box, what were some of your favorite moments from tonight? What were some of the special moments? Who really, everybody was wonderful. Each presenter, each musical artist really touched my heart. But I'd love to hear from people what stood out for them. And Adrian, I'm going to go bring you up for a moment. What stands out for you tonight? What is there a particular moment that really comes to mind initially for you?
Well, I mean, obviously that Mose was a big one for me. He was supposed to play the festival for me this year, for us this year, and it was you know, it was amazing to have him there. But also it was so much. I mean, Elizabeth April, Ruby Chase, Daryl Anka. Yeah, there's just so freaking. Jay Brave always brings it. I mean, it's kind of like the Disclosure Fest, like.
Come over here, sit on my lap.
So it's just kind of like it's the wrong person to ask. You want? Oh, here's some more Disclosure Fest acts. So
hi, Star Fam.
Oh my gosh, and Jay Brave's here too. He drove all the way up here. He said he's staying present with them. So I think he's complete here, and he's present with the birthday party for Maura, and it's been absolutely amazing. And everybody's just so uplifted and pretty. What do you go by now? Sophia. I am Sophia. I almost called you.
I know.
Yeah. I am Sophia. Performed at Stairway to the Stars and
this day last year.
Yeah, in Vegas. And this was Maura's birthday party in Vegas with I Am Sophia Rose. And she just brought it musically, and just her energy was so awesome last year. So yeah, we got the whole fam over here.
Star Tribe. Thank you guys for putting on this amazing event. We've all been tuning in all day since it started.
Hey, Scott, I'm here too.
Oh my God, Kathleen.
Kathleen disappeared. Kathleen,
look here. I'll get out of the way so you can get in. There you go.
Kathleen just brought us the best birthday cake I've ever had in my life.
Wow.
For Maura.
Yeah.
It was chocolate
avocado. Yeah.
Chocolate avocado.
Raspberries. And it was the most delicious cake I've ever had.
And the crust is almonds and dates.
I'm not surprised. Kathleen always brings, whatever she brings is always like the most special, whatever it is.
Oh, thank you, Scott.
Yeah. Love you so much, Kathleen.
Love you too, Scott. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
It's so awesome seeing the role that you play in all of these New Age events. It's just beautiful. You've really stepped into who you are in your full empowerment, and you bring so much love and consciousness to the community. And I just want to thank you from my heart.
Well, thank you. I love you both. But this isn't about me today. It's about Adrian, and it's about Disclosure Fest.
Yes.
And so one last time, just to remind everybody, you can learn all about Disclosure Fest by going to disclosurefest.org. And of course, there's today's show that we've been this incredible evening, and a big thanks to all the people that participated, from Marianne Williamson to Daryl Anka, Elizabeth April, and order your gem and crystal shirt. Somebody in the chat box was asking how to do it. This is how you do it. You go to disclosurefest.org and just scroll down a little bit, click here to shop now, and look at all these amazing things that you can get. And this is really important to help support Adrian so that we can have a big festival. When's the next one going to be, Adrian? It's going to be in June?
Our permits for June 20th through the 22nd, 2025. So come join us, support this. We're going to be doing some initiatives. You'll be seeing them out soon. So check it out. Come help us. Spread some food, plant some trees, work with some children, all the things. So just join us. We're always, wanting to like connect with all the community and help like activate that service within everyone. So yeah, come join us and, uplift and share with the community.
Adrian, where's it going to be in 2025?
Make a stand.
Yeah, it will be there. Okay, good.
I'm going to read, I asked people what their highlights were, and there's a lot of comments in the chat box. So I'm going to read some of them. Becca Rich, thanking all of us for our heartfelt contributions. And she was especially impressed with Elizabeth's share that this was happening for a reason. Donja writes, I'm buzzing so much right now. I loved the Disclosure Fest video. What a story it tells. Audra says, Marianne Williamson. Lisa says, everything was fantastic. Jay Brave and his spoken word was a highlight. I can't wait to play him on my radio show. Thanks for this wonderful, enlightening gathering. Mary Lou says, undoubtedly all of the presenters, all of the guests, all of those of us who have enjoyed and have been tuning in, this has been an equally awesome, phenomenal, stunningly beautiful, and brightly blessed. So thank you very much, Mary Lou. Waleska says, I enjoyed Elizabeth April's talk. Joseph says, thank you all for this. It's been the perfect evening. Audra says, thank you all the organizers from New Zealand. A reminder from Fanny, you can get her at the Mystiques1111.bandcamp. Donja chooses Marianne Williamson as her favorite. Matsumi is contemplating on those beautiful crystal shirts. And Kelly says, I can't pick a favorite. They were all so great. And the wisdom from all the speakers. I enjoyed the meditation and the music. Dia Therese is choosing Larissa, is what she really enjoyed, and she likes my voice. Ellie writes, wonderful event on many levels. Erica writes, especially loved the Jay Brave, Rissa vibes, and the breath work. So there you go, kind of towards the end there. And Rissa vibes is actually in the house. She wrote, it's been amazing, all of it. Sarah writes, the energy I've been feeling today has been truly off the charts. It feels like a big, funky, groovy party, which is exactly what our intention was. So I'm glad we got that, Sarah.
Yeah.
A couple last ones. Erica writes, thank you all so much. This has been so great. Can we get a replay? Yes. You'll be able to find the replay. Go to Disclosure Fest's YouTube channel. If you go to the Global Peace Tribe YouTube channel, it'll be posted there by tomorrow morning. Also, Elizabeth April is going to post the recording on her channel. And I'll close up with Beth saying, thank you all so much. So many badasses in this world. I'm way, way inspired. So it's a good one for us to close with.
It was a great flow with everybody, the really good flow. And Jay Brave's going to come on Awakening Code Radio. I never talked about my little thing that I do.
Tell us about Awakening Code Radio.
Never mentioned it. But yeah, Awakening Code Radio is on kxfmradio.org. And we're on every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Pacific time. We've been on the air for 12 years.
Wow. That's incredible. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Let's all twinkle, Michelle. 12 years of doing it.
12 years, yes. Larissa's been on many, many times. Adrian's been on many, many times. Jay Brave's been on. Pretty much Elizabeth April's been on quite a few times. Yeah, it's great to be able to share people with other people. And that's what this whole thing was all about. I mean, look at all the connections you got tonight, Scott. Deborah got
I booked Rissa Vibes. Rissa Vibes is going to be on the Awakening World on November 30th.
Yeah, we were able to do that behind the scenes to get Rissa and Scott and Jay Brave together. And that's what this is about. I really felt like 1111 was the portal that we needed to stay in that positive vibe, and a lot of people were saying in the chat, I was reading it, a lot of people were saying that they really needed this. They didn't realize how badly they needed this. And in the planning, that's what I felt was going to happen was, we had a few dates out there and those dates didn't feel right. And this was the only date that landed with every one of us that we said, the world's going to need us, on this date. And it was true. Our intuition was right. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Michelle. Adrian, any last words before we conclude with an Om Shar song?
We just wanted to give my gratitude again for everybody for joining us all. I mean, you hosts for just approaching and staying dedicated and wanting to set that vision and bring this forward. I really appreciate it. Honestly, like I always really shoot for service. So it's like, I want to encourage people to get out there and be of service, whatever way you can. Because, this is why we're here. There's two types of people out there, and the law is one. There's service to self and service to others. And, how do you show up in the world? That's my.
Well, thank you for your service, Adrian. Michelle, love you so much. I'm going to remove us and leave it all up on Mr. Om Shar to conclude the evening with the wonderful ways that he does every night on The Awakening World.
There I am. That was awesome. I could say something about every presenter, but we're all one within, and we're all presenting each other. And this song called Hypnotized, we've been hypnotized for lifetimes, for eons, but not anymore. And this speaks to that. And so just so that we can just remember where we were.
Da 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 da, bum ba da 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 da, ba da da, ba da da, bum ba da 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 da, ba da da da, bum ba da 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 da, ba da da, bum ba da da da. Now we recognize we've been hypnotized, the spell is wearing off, and so now we rise with higher frequencies. There is no disguise, the truth of life itself is now realized. Love is reaching through the hearts of me and you. Our world is waking up to our different points of view, because now we recognize we've been hypnotized, the spell is wearing off, and so now we rise with higher frequencies. There is no disguise, the truth of life itself is now realized. Ba da 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 da, bum bum ba da da bum ba da 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 bum bum ba da dum dum. Da 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 So shake yourself free of the past. No longer do we walk in the dark. Let's show each other what we can do, and let our light shine right on through, and let the good of humanity stay, and let the dross simply fade away, and let the mother return to us all, so that love can have her way. So now we recognize we've been hypnotized, the spell is wearing off, and so now we rise with higher frequencies. There is no disguise, the truth of life itself is now realized. So shake yourself free of the past. No longer do we walk in the dark.
Woohoo! Let's all twinkle, beloved Omashar, and twinkle all of you, everybody watching. Thank you, even though most of you have your cameras off. We love you. We appreciate you. Hope to see you on the Awakening World this Wednesday night. All about the embodiment of spirit is our topic. And hope to see you all soon. God's blessings. Big thanks to Adrian for just being the inspiration for this. And we look forward to our next connects with everybody. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. And remember, carry this love, carry this inspiration that you've heard tonight. And as I always like to say, we can make any moment divine by choosing to see the divinity in all. Even the people with maybe different political beliefs or different ideas, we can still see the divinity in them. Let's practice that this week. Good night, everybody.